So I do understand. I'm about to launch into a large piece of work, which is a different way of working to how I have been, still using my know-how, but a different methodology. And it's going to take a lot of effort, both physically and emotionally. Of course, I do understand that one should be inspired and one should follow one's inspiration to know if it's the right thing. But I also want to know if there's any other way of me knowing that it is the right course and that it's actually going to give me the satisfaction for my future as well. And that it's going to be financially viable too. So are there any other ways of looking at it?
Yes. So the way that we would like to describe this for you is that largeness of a new project that you're talking about, that financial aspect of that project that you're talking about, that harder or less efforting way of getting to the results that you're looking for are all parts that can be introduced when you activate intellectual how-to part too much too soon. You see, whatever generated that first step for you to even start this project was a question that was formed in some moment in time. And the full-on answer and its full capacity is already created. What you're receiving piece by piece in the direction of unfolding of that fuller picture that is already created is the part that you, let's pull back over here, that fuller picture that's already there is now for you to see. So all of these other questions that are coming up that want to be answered in the way are the trust questions. So how do you know that you are on the right track? The way you generate feeling within you. You see, Kosta likes to describe this as a 5-minute work versus 5-hour work. And oftentimes, when he tries to muscle something because it has to be done, because everybody is doing it, so I also have to do it, because he puts deadlines on certain things, then those 5 hours projects are really becoming even 10 hours, even 15-hour projects. Because if there is no that feeling of broader awareness that everything that is satisfying actually comes easy, is what turns into these less satisfying experience. Just a few days ago, he's been working on the website presentation of this beautiful joint work, and he was saying to his friend that it will take him 4 or 5 hours to edit the remainder part of previous workshop with the way that he's decided to do. And then he started muscling through it, and he has put the first couple of hours, and then he could not do it anymore because it was everything but satisfying. And then he turned the next morning and had a thought of how quickly he can go and do this. And instead of having remainder 3 to 4 hours of work, he was done within 20 minutes. So unexplainable, completely same process that's been observed by one or another side based off of awareness or not of all of the assistance, if you will, of all of the awareness of the power of everything that exists, which is part of you like it is part of him and every other focusing mechanism. So the way you know that this is the project for you to continue enjoying is that you understand that satisfaction comes first and then inspired action. So any other thought that puts you in a place of opposite role has intellect more active. You see, intellect is designed in human experience for problem solving. But if it goes before the inspiration comes, then it feels efforting. Then it feels that it's laborious. When you get the moment, the right timing of feeling satisfied about anything, not necessarily about this topic, probably about anything else but this topic, you then can switch your attention and feel an inspiration towards what is the next step, and then you'll see how the joyful unfolding is happening. So putting the financial goals, putting the goal about time or a deadline, that's tricky business. And that is something to consider while you're approaching this subject. There is no the amount of labor and work in physical aspect that you can put in order to subsidize for satisfaction. It works other way around. Anything else on this you wanted to ask?
No, I think that's fine. I mean, from what I'm hearing, I should just simply do. I mean, I have noticed that when I do something that I really feel inspired to do, it just sort of happens very, very quickly, as we know. So with the whole project is not even to think about like the end result of the whole project or the finances or anything, just put one foot in front of the other from an inspired point of view, and then it will come to fruition, is what I hear you saying.
Yes, the experience of laboring of any kind or feeling of laboring, when you are doing something while being satisfied, it does not feel like labor. So what you want to search for is more and more of those exciting times when you have no resistance or very little resistance on any topic, when you're the mostly uplifted, and then see what is the next step. If you have been already experiencing and you are like everyone else, and more than anything recognizing that you're experiencing those moments, you already know the formula. It is just a matter of your diligence into not doing anything else but applying that formula when it comes to everything that you're physically experiencing, or more and more things that you're physically experiencing. Beautiful conversation.
Thank you.